Alrighty, we're on the outside now. Just a few things to point out. It has held up very, very well. It's still pretty shiny. I just go through car washes and use the wax there, and it's kept up a nice shine all the way around. One of the things too that I found was closing the door latch is rather than slamming the thing, is when I close it, I open the door handle, push it in, and it closes very easily instead of slamming it. Slamming is just going to cause problems down the road. The tires, the original tires were what they call China bombs. They were tires put on by the manufacturer. I get 22,000 miles out of those, so I'm not going to complain at all about that. These are Goodyear endurance tires, and I put those on after the 22,000 on the other camper, or on the other set. I really can't tell the difference between the ride at all, because my Nissan truck just tows this thing so easily it's not a big deal. We'll set a couple of chairs out, and there's the other TV tray I was telling you about. I never have used the outdoor TV connection, but I want to do that while I'm here. The awning is held up real well. You'll see there's some mildew stains. We just took it out of storage and I hadn't had a chance, but we did clean it once. It's quite a job, so I'll do that again and we'll get that done. We don't use the awning a great deal. Seems like wind gusts come up periodically here and there. I did have a cover come off of this. There's a cover, black cover, as you can see on that one right there, and this one came off. I've got it inside, I just need to stick it in. This is where my two solar lines come down from the top. I'll get up and show you that too. We did have we got blown over in the wind, and so this jack, this front stabilizer, and the other one are bent a little, but they keep working, so if it isn't completely broke, why fix it? The two batteries, I would highly, there's no doubt, get a second battery. You've got room. If you got room for it, do it. It is such a relief, and off your mind about worrying about dead batteries. The propane tanks work fantastically, and the window, the front window, anybody with a window is going to get it cracked. It's just going to happen. I don't know if you can tell or see the cracks in this, but you're going to see some new chips. And I counted them. I was out here the other day. I have 4 brand new chips, just hauling it from Colorado here to Arizona. So I did go to a window installer, tinning, and I had them put on a thick cover on that. I did a video on that if you want to look up what kind it was. I don't remember right off, but I just don't want it to shatter on me. I'm going to leave it cracked. It's like $800 to get that fixed. Not worth it to me. The outside has worked flawlessly. We haven't had any issues with any of with the hot water heater or anything. Do your regular maintenance on that and make sure that you take care of things. It's in your manufacturer, or it's online how to take care of your hot water heater. There's the other, as you can tell, quite bent stabilizer. The only thing really major of any sort is a separation of the backside of this. You can see where it has separated about 1 inch, and there is a crack in there. So we have some towels and stuff lining right now just to keep any drafts out. I'm gonna have to get that fixed, so not sure when I'm gonna get around to that, but it's held in with just a few screws, so that wasn't exactly earth-shattering or anything, but it is something we need to take care of. You use an outdoor filter on that if you can. They're not inexpensive. There is a built-in water filter inside your unit somewhere. You could use that, but I hate taking that out and messing around with it. So I just go with an outside filter for right now. The drainage has all worked fine all the time. We've had no issues with any of that. I keep the tanks flushed regularly, and even while we're here stationary, we leave the gates closed, and you don't get any backdrafts or any methane or sewer gas coming up through. And then I'll flush with the black tank and then close it and flush down all that goop with the fresh water, and that works fine. Had no issues at all with that. Some people do like to get a topper to go on top of their slide out, and that's one more thing I just don't want to mess with. I can get up easily on the roof and then just take a small broom and whisk off the top of that, and snow doesn't bog down. They don't get wet, no mildew, because you're gonna have to take the whole thing off when they start mildewing to be able to clean it. It's just one thing I don't want to do. The one little oopsie, I backed into something. That was my fault. The spare tire cover is beginning to show a little bit of wear, of course, because the entire backside of this is just one flat wind break. Wind seems to catch up onto it. And I don't know. I'm not sure what happened on the ladder, but it wasn't there one day when I parked at storage, and next time I was back, that left ladder was bent over. So I don't know if someone got on my roof or why they got on my roof. Doesn't make sense to me. So let me take a quick trip up on the roof and I'll show you what we did. Alrighty, here we are on top. This is the best upgrade I made to this camper by far. Two 100-watt Renogy solar panels, and it keeps my batteries topped off 100% by the afternoon if we're out dry camping or boondocking. The Winegard TV, useless. It's useless. I forgot to point out, but I did make a video on it. We got an indoor home antenna, 50-mile range, and it works great. So this tape, Eternabond tape that we have on here, using to hold the cords down, is going nowhere. It does a great job. And I'll go around and inspect all of these seals at least twice a year, sometimes more often. And I'm looking for any cracks in them or anything that might cause a leak. And you can see how easy it is for me to take a small broom down here and just brush this out. Very important if you've been camping under trees, because you're going to have critters, leaves, branches, who knows what, but you want to wipe it off, because those will become part of your interior if you don't do that. There's the skylight to the bathroom, and then the max air fan vent, and the refrigerator freezer vent. So you want to make sure those stay well sealed and free. The top of the awning, you can see here some dark lines. I need to get back up. I'm going to take some Reflectix, and that's where I had we put a little, Greg, my friend, had put some on, and I need to come up and just do this again when it's nice and calm. And what does they call that? What did I say? It's that spray that they show on TV. Anyway, I'm going to put that on just to protect that, because this is all subject to UV rays and burning. So, air conditioner. I hope this was a little helpful. This model, by the way, fits us perfectly. So I suggest that you go into some, if you're out there looking, see where you think you can put things. Can you move around? Does it feel homey? Is it sturdy enough for you? Does it have the storage you need? Is it lightweight? Is it something your current tow vehicle can pull? That's very important. And I'm taking some pictures here around Picacho Peak. That's where we're staying here in this RV park. Picacho Peak RV Resort, 55 plus resort. Very nice, very nice. So I hope this helped out people. And if you got questions or something, please leave them in the comments. And God bless you all and travel safe out there. Thank you very much.